think it's coming. Is it working? Is it working? I am live. Ooh, this is a bit different for me because I haven't done live on my vlog channel, but I've done Facebook Lives before, and I have done lives on my language channel, which has thousands of subscribers, so it's completely different. But I don't really do anything on that channel at the moment, so it's not really anything to talk about. I'll just die quietly. Hi guys, thanks for joining me. I've got my first watcher. Hello. I made myself a promise that I wouldn't say how many people were watching at the time, because it's a bit embarrassing when you don't get many people. And I've noticed that other people do not comment on whether or not there are 1 or 2 people watching the video or none at all. So it's quite funny. I am smiling. I was quite nervous about doing this one. I'm not usually. Haven't been chatting much all day, so my throat is a little bit tickly. As far as I know, I don't have coronavirus. I was up till 1 o'clock last night watching YouTube videos and commenting and stuff, so I was a bit replying to comments. I was a bit tired, so I've woken up. 6 o'clock, my daughter woke me up, so I was feeling a little bit tired this morning, and now feeling a bit drained. If you can hear me, come and have a chat in the chat bit. I haven't used this before as a chatty thing, so it's very, very different. I had to switch to Chrome, not Safari, to get this to work. I cannot remember how I connected to the live on my MLS Natasha, my languages channel, but it just worked. On this one, I had to, because I went onto Chrome, it said unblock your microphone and your camera from your browsers, so that all happened automatically, and that was easy. Technology and IT is always quite easy for me. I was self-taught how to just fix anything computer wise, and years ago, because I'm nearly 40, no I'm not, I'm 38 this year, years ago everything was PC, and I was one of the first to kind of get stuck in, have my own PC at uni, and I always used to fix things, and all sorts of little things would pop up and I'd be able to fix them. Hi, thanks for coming to watch my channel. I came to give you support in the early days, not too long ago, and it's nice you've come to say hello too, so thank you. The Urban Cook, guys, if you're watching this back, let's do some networking. The Urban Cook, I've forgotten your first name, I'm so sorry. I did have memory aid for remembering names. But I haven't got a memory aid for your name. So Urban Cook, what's your first name? I don't know what the time lag is as well on the comments. I kind of feel like there's a bit of a time lag from when Steve, I didn't know it. So there we go. Hi Steve, thank you so much for coming to watch mine. It's amazing, thank you. Sorry I'm not in a sunny garden. Like you, chilling out, enjoying a beer. Do feel a bit thirsty actually. I do need to say my daughter is asleep in the room just the other side of this wall, so she'll probably wake up at some point. So I'll see if I can come and get her, see if she'll say hi. But I'm not sure about the copper, if I need to then mark the video as for kids as soon as she comes on. There's all this to talk about, but I have got a list of topics to talk about on here. But I do know that a lot of people stream. I've seen a few streams in the last week that's totally different to what I thought, because in my view, streaming was not about building watch hours. Streaming was about, well, it was, but it was about sharing content, connecting with the audience. So I would never have dreamt of doing a live stream look at me twisting my chair like a child. I wouldn't have dreamt of doing a live stream just for chilling out, just for networking, just for chatting. But I can see now the psyche of the YouTuber. You're networking with all these people. And when I started YouTube years ago, 2009, my first video came out on my language channel. It was very, very different. It was very solitary. You wouldn't mix and network or anything. And your audience were very kind of picky. So if you put weird stuff on your channel, people wouldn't stay subscribed and watch it. My beliefs are if you put all these things on there that are a bit random to your channel identity, then people won't stay subscribed. But the way I see it at the moment is I have a lot of inactive subscribers from my previous parts of my vlogging journey when I started in 2013. my life was very different. So now people aren't going to be as interested as they were before, vice versa. So I kind of think, well, you know what have I got to lose if I decide to put some different content out there? I haven't got the I don't know if I can say that word. It's not rude word. I don't know if I have the doodahs. We'll say the English word, the doodahs, to um to just sit and chat. Nothing. I don't think I have the confidence to do that. I think I feel a bit I don't know. Everyone knows I'm a chatterbox. So if I just chat, at least there'll be something for you guys to watch. But it's so brilliant. Everyone else who's I've seen this week who've been doing their lives for, they've been chatting. There's been lots of pauses and silences, and other people have been doing the text chat. So it's totally different. It's really nice to see. Steve, your guys, they were proper networking. They were swooping around the room, exchanging business cards, hugs and kisses and everything, and like little bees running around a beehive, outside of a beehive. Super networking in there. So how's the beer doing? Have you finished your first can? Have you got a little bucket next to you with a iced water in there to keep you going? Have you turned your how does it work if you're streaming someone up? Did you turn yours off? So sorry if you did. And yeah, so I'm going to keep talking to see if anyone else. 4 people, yay! I did say I wasn't going to announce when anybody came on, but it's nice to have on a YouTube channel, especially to have more live. This hair keeps sticking to me, but if I flick it all back, it looks like I haven't got. No, it's not too bad, is it? Actually, motherhood and hair, they just don't mix. So what I was going to talk about, just because I just would rather be more organised in my adult life than I have been. So I was talking about the stream. This is a weird thing, all right? You guys will never believe this, maybe you would, but I would never, ever, 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 ever go on camera. I don't know how many years back I could go without makeup, not in a million years. And I can't believe I'm sitting here now on the internet with no makeup on, because it's just so random. I wouldn't go to town shopping like this. I may, if I'm desperate and I'm run ragged and I'm tired, go to the local shops to get some groceries looking like this, but I wouldn't normally. So my plan was to put some makeup on, because it looks like me when I look in the mirror with makeup on. But this lockdown thing, it's kind of got me, hasn't it? It's kind of healed my skin a little bit, made it a bit healthier. I might just put a little bit of if there's any girlies watching who like a bit of makeup, we can do a bit of makeup chat at the same time. Oh, that's right. Yes, I see. Yeah. Steve's super hooked up with his technology. Wow, this mirror's dusty. Do you know, I constantly have cloths, microfiber cloths around to clean stuff. I'm just not sure if I've got it here. I do. I'm the clean freak, but there's so much in this house. There's a lot of mess too. Hello guys, thank you for coming. Thank you so much. I'm polishing my mirror just so I can do my makeup, feel a bit more normal. It's a bit of a cop-out today, actually. I'm doing this live because I wanted to I've worked out some metrics of my videos, my channel and my watch, and I've worked out that if I did 20 videos, like a video a day, I've got some metrics going along. If I did a video a day, I don't know where I put it. That's clever, isn't it? A video a day. Here we go. Right. You'll be impressed with this, right? This is my geekdom. If I did a monthly live of 60 minutes, just because I had this inkling that I thought, oh, I could do a live for 60 minutes. I could chatter about rubbish for an hour once a month. I could push myself to do it, because I'm a bit of an extrovert, but I'm not always confident with certain things, especially new things, and where it's being vulnerable like this. Oh God, look at my chin. I need to prop my table up. Come on, let's do it now. I've been a double chin. I can lose weight, but it's not going to be as quick, is it, as fixing my laptop position. It's a bit better. Cool. I am going to talk about weight in my agenda in a little while. But if I did a monthly live, right, 60 minutes, and I got a minimum of 27 views, that's my baseline, 27 views on average on my videos. And I got 25% retention on that video stream, I would get 81 watch hours a year if I did that every month. I think that's what I've done. It was a few days ago when I worked this out. And if I have got my base month at the moment, my base month watch time of 15 hours, if that becomes times 12, that will be 165 hours. If I do some mini videos, little things that are easy to upload, not even the channel art or anything like that, even maybe, or just it's easy to upload. If I did, well, I don't know how many of those I kind of guessed I should have done. No. So I haven't worked that out. That would account for 42 hours over the whole year of content. Perhaps that's one a week. I don't know. But again, 27 views and 25% retention. If I did 20 videos for the rest of April gone, from last week until the end of April, I might have needed to sneak a few extra videos in just to kind of catch up from when I haven't uploaded. Same 27 views, 25%. Oh, I'm glad the video quality is good. I have got a beautiful window of light coming through as well to help it come through. And if I did those 20-minute videos, if I did those videos at 20 minutes, then I would get, oh, I didn't write down the figure. Oh, yes, I did. 46 watch hours for the year. And then if I did 30 videos in May, 30 in June, July, August, but my subscriber numbers then grew from my views grow to 42 views a month on average per viewer, per video. July 53. So if my viewers grow by 2.5%, I think it was. I've put 25%, that's not right. And I've got it on a spreadsheet. I'm not going to go into it now fully. But my retention grew by 0.1%. So I go just slightly up on the longer people watch my videos for. Then June could be 42 hours, watch hours. July 53, August 66, September 82, 103, 129, 161, 201, 251, and 314. But those metrics are based on my subscribers growing by 2.5% a month and their each views growing. It's a bit confusing, but I'll be able to show you better on a spreadsheet. But I worked it out, right? So if I then did all of that, my monthly live, an hour a month, well, I could probably do that a week now if I get used to this and if it's not too detrimental to my subs. I don't know, we'll see. Get some feedback from the community, see what they rate, see what they dig on my videos, my community chatter. And then my fear is of acceptance. I'm thinking like, what if people don't want to watch my streams? Why don't they like me? And then also, so that 1 monthly live video, my base month of all these stuff in my library anyway, plus new videos, 7 to 8 minute videos, and then a new video every day for each month of 20 minutes at least, then all of that would add up to 4,000 watch hours by the date of March 2021. So that is a year. So that's my plan. So it's not like I kind of made it as I just fiddled around with my spreadsheet to make it as little as I could, the littlest step from here to there to there. So from here to the next goal, to the final goal of getting monetized. And then the subs would come from that naturally. So that's kind of a simple layman's plan. You can see it. Simple. So that's kind of what I thought. So this is part of my plan, or part of the grand plan. I'm a weirdo. I haven't realised how weird I am because on Facebook Lives I'm probably a bit too play it safe because people know me. But I do have that funny extrovert character. I do not like seeing this little red face here, so I'm going to put a little bit of makeup on. And now I feel like one of those beauty YouTubers, but I did find from Sheena Jean or Sheena Jean, I don't know her surname, how to say it, bless her. But I did find that there's no chat apart from Steve, but thank you. I do find that the inspiration I got was to just kind of, embrace my new way of living. A few weeks ago, I did a video and it's like a 3-minute rant. I was like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I'm not going to sit and just not film stuff because I'm not got my makeup on, or my boxes look terrible, or Mark's gaming seat thingy sticking up, or I've got junk here. My craft room is quite full, but take me as I am. That's what I've decided to live by. So if I feel that I can go online without makeup, then that's massive. That's massive. And if I have an identity crisis where I'm like, no, I'm not one of those makeup people. But if I am, then I am. It's just, there's nothing wrong with doing makeup. There's nothing wrong with any of that. I'm not going to do it. Or shall I do the old proper routine of no, I'm not going to do it. I don't know. It's quite funny when you know someone's watching you how you do it. Do you do the old mascara wipe thingy? For the guys who are watching, hi. Yeah, welcome to the world of makeup. But you didn't think of watching makeup today. No, I just feel like a little bit of toning down of the redness might help. And while I'm talking, I'm not focusing one bit on the strokes and the brush strokes and all that. But I'm sure you guys can comment on brush techniques and brushing in paint and getting it in the cracks and the creases and all that, and priming your surface first. Are we getting some tangent? Jason, hi! Oh wow, you see, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Jason has just come on. He's my friend from the real world, from networking. So if I hadn't have done a stream, I wouldn't have had him come onto the channel and say, hi, everything has a box. That's better than my storeroom. Jason's business is thinking outside the box escape rooms. He set up his own escape room business and has a really fantastic Facebook channel. Sorry, it's the nerves of being on live. Facebook group, no, business page on Facebook of the same name. So go and check it out. And he's doing puzzles every day online for you guys to think and exercise your brains. So do go and check it out and have a look. And I made a video of his premises before it got, decommissioned from the town hall, because they're going to redevelop the area that it's built on. Jason, if you have any news on your escape rooms or premises, because it's been months since I've seen you, pop it in the comments, give a little promo. Same to Urban Cook, same to Steve, pop a little promo in the box below. Can I do that here, Steve? Can I give you a special jacket like you there we go. So that lets you, just like you said to me, you gave me that privilege. I'm going to blend this in a second. I just thought if I can face being on the internet, put the user in time. What does that mean? So Jason, you've been given privileges to put a link in if you want to, if you're still online, of course, bless you. Yay, thank you. This is all the lesson that I've learned from Steve's video, The Urban Cook, and a few other people when I've done some streaming. Jason's actually been with me on some of my videos because, like I've said, I've filmed one of his escape rooms. My words are all vanishing. One of his escape rooms in not in motion. We did a little act of my words aren't. This is why I don't do networking in businesses and stand up and do a pitch, because I can't remember my words. And hi Pinay Dutch, nice to see you. There's another person here. Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. I'll be right away after about 20 of these. I am just doing my makeup. Excuse me if you're doing it. It's like one of these things of, oh my god, she's doing makeup like it's 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But I wasn't going to wear makeup. I forced myself to just get on live and not procrastinate by putting my makeup on. I'm just slopping it on, But I just felt like staring at my face for for a quarter of an hour while this video gets into motion. Didn't just want to look at a no makeup face. So that's what I'm doing. But come and say hi. And thank you so much for joining me. As I was saying, with Jason, he's been on a few journeys over the years with me as we've met up, or been in the same place, and done a few videos. He's seen my channel from the earlier days. We did one at a market in Peterborough, where there was a French market, Christmas market in town. I'm from Peterborough in Cambridgeshire in England, and we did a little bit of coverage. He held the camera, and then I stood and did a pitch. So it's quite cool for Jason to come and see this normal. You're welcome, Jason. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. For him to see this different side, this whole new side, not just me in the videos, but a stream involving more people. So Jason's just dropped a link there. It's Facebook escape rooms page for daily puzzles. So have a go at them, keep that brain active, and share some love. Help Jason to spread the word, because people travel from all around the world to go to escape rooms, and it's really lovely. Jason, I need to come and do your escape room. I do need to definitely come and do it when your next one is open and everywhere's available. The coronavirus pandemic is a little bit of a weird one. I do feel in a bubble. Haven't been out of the house for have I got a bit on the end of my nose? I need to blend in. Haven't been out of the house for I have lost count, actually. To be fair, I have lost count how many days it's been since I've been out. Guys, put in the comments below when the last time was that you went out of the house, had a walk, did a drive. Are you one of those really good people who gets exercise every day? I'm a bit lazy. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. Haven't been going out. Haven't even come up for air, have I, since I've been on? My daughter's probably going to wake up any time. So there's Jason's page, facebook.com/escape rooms. Is it Peter? Escape rooms Peterborough. If you can't click on the bits and bobs. I'm still new to this streaming, so hey, hit me up with some tips. Oh, I don't know what it is. I think because I've been watching lots of American people on videos, I have all their lingo in my head. So I nearly said to Steve, nice talking to y'all. And it was, yeah, I need to stay true to my lingo and my phrases. But as a language tutor, I've always, sucked up all the culture and the phrases and kind of morphed into the place I'm visiting. Or if I've got friends from different places with strong accents, I'll pick up their accent and invoke that a little bit, just subconsciously. So I might tell you my language story in my next video, my next stream. So the makeup, I can't tick the little list I've done off about makeup because I don't quite feel happy, but I feel a bit better with that makeup. Should I do a quick little bit of cheeks blusher? I'm sure I've been guilty a few times of not rubbing this in properly as I've been rushing off in my former life. There, a bit better? Ton's better, isn't it? Brings out the blue in my eyes. I do feel old these days, though. I do feel old. So again, thank you so much for staying on the line. Staying on the line. I feel like a Saturday morning chat show. For staying on, and feels good. I have got this little, it's not an anxiety tension in my tummy. It's more like a nervous one and me not breathing and talking. If I had anxiety, it'd be here, making me feel a little bit stuff. I'm just scrolling down. There's no extra text on here. Oh, there's another one popped up. I am keeping well. Thank you. I'm so grateful that I'm feeling so well and together, and well, as together as I can be as Natasha. Thank you. It's nice to connect on here. I haven't spoken to you for a few weeks. A week. Daily walk. That's really good. Wow, half a stone. That's a lot. Half a stone for everyone's like amazing. I did lose a stone a few years ago. And then I put it back on and more. Thank you for the compliment. I do remember my compliments. When people do tell me nice things, I do remember them, and it does go in. We'll have our own self-talk, don't we? And I do need to pick up on that. I would like to do some positivity talks as well on my you see, I think I'd like to amalgamate the sort of networky live stream with the live stream of with the live stream, what was I going to say? The live stream. I used to do this all the time. I used to forget what I was talking about. I would like to do a fusion of the traditional streaming, where you just go online and you talk about a certain topic, so you've got something for people to connect with the topic and so on, with the kind of what I'm seeing lately with the networking streamings where people go and visit each other's channels and connect and that kind of thing. I think it depends on what the title is and where things kind of go from there, and what I do, how I lead, and so on. So am I happy to move on to? I think I'll keep coming back to this. But so what day is it? I wrote that down as a pointer of conversation, because the longer we're in this lockdown, the more my days are just becoming what day. I'm having to check what day is it, just to kind of keep a little bit of structure, a little bit of like a clue of what's going on. But yeah, are you guys the same? Do you when I saw Steve's video and it said Friday feeling, I kind of thought that was an advert for a few days time. Didn't really twig we're into Friday, so I kind of don't feel as bad for thinking about putting some makeup on, because if it's, oh no, I'm not going to go for the dark eyebrows. They will look really bad while I'm talking to you guys and applying them. So I'd best just get a little brush and a little brush, I've really got to sort out all my makeup trays. It's been easy to grab a makeup tray with Annabelle and just stand next to the mirror and do my makeup, rather than have her jumping all over me while I sit at the dressing table. But as I was saying, talking about what day it is, put in your comments. Thank you so much that you're still listening. It's really nice to know. Like I say, I have this sort of thing where you have this fear of not being accepted and stuff, but you should just be yourself. And if everyone has to run off, doesn't matter. People will come back to my streams hopefully one day. It doesn't mean it's about me why they've left the stream. It could be other things going on. Annabelle may be waking up soon, or Mark might come up and talk to me. He doesn't know I'm streaming. I just saw the opportunity, thought 2 hours, Annabelle asleep, get streaming, get moving, get some channel motive, get some traffic generated on my channel a little bit. So the weekend is here. It used to be, used to look forward to chilling out at the weekend, takeaway, drinks. That's kind of the typical British thing to do. Or a lot of people, they have a fakeaway, they cook at home, they have something instead that they'd like to, instead of having a takeaway or going out, they stay in. I'm not very good at multitasking at the moment, I'm going to admit that. But what I'm going to do is probably just carry on, because I'm still, this is the thing about a stream, isn't it? It's kind of like, welcome to my world, come and sit with me for a bit. Let me chatter and allow my brain to exercise the chatter gene that I have in my body, the female prerogative of chatty. What's the first? Yeah, questions are really good. Jason's a clever person. He's just switched on. He's just good at getting conversation going. The first thing I'm going to do when all this blows over, I haven't thought about it. What have you guys thought about doing when this blows over? I know when there was like a 2-week lockdown, they were talking about, all the radio DJs were saying, oh, we're going to have a massive party when all this is over. But actually, it's been months now, weeks. I'm not bothered. I think I'd probably just go and see my nan and granddad and my mum and dad. Just go and see them. Just take Annabelle around and just have a cup of tea and a biscuit. And nan and granddad let Annabelle run around the room asking for chocolate, and just go and chill at my mum and dad's house. That's what I'm bothered about, I think, really. Because I reckon it's going to be a long time anyway, so I think we're going to be staying safe. The street party, it would be nice to have a bit of a big, massive celebration with everyone, wouldn't it? See, I'm feeling a bit more human again now with the old eyeliner on. Finish a bit of mascara. So yeah, I'm still sticking to my structure, because otherwise this is going to be way all over the place, more so than it is now. I'm going to talk about my daughter because some of you don't know her. You're new to my channel. I have a 2-year-old. She's 2 years and 3 months now. No, 4 months now. We're in April. So all of January, February, March. No, she's 2 years, 3 months, and at the end of April. Oh no, we are at the end of April. No, yeah, it was a day ago. 2 days ago, she was 4 months. 2 years, 4 months old. She's so old now. She's so wise. She's talking, I don't want my milk warm, I don't want cold milk, thank you, mummy. She wants it warming. There's a lot of her phrases and sentences she's saying that are sort of quite sensible and but she's going through a I want phase. But I think that's because she's just at home all the time. We're out in the garden, we're in different rooms of the house, so we're feeling okay. But I think for her to be stuck in all the time and not see family apart from on the Zoom call that we do, I think she's just feeling a little bit, hi, drone novice, a new person as well, hi. So does that mean that Steve sent you here? Hello from the oven cook. I am a bit slow sometimes. I'm true to my blonde hair, although I was blonde when I was a child. I'm now darker. You have heard the toilet just flush because that's just life in this house. I used to film loads of videos with my fancy microphone, and I used to get so frustrated when I used to hear that toilet flushing because I'm like, how dare you when I'm doing a video. So hi guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for staying on the live. I'm going to keep talking a little bit longer while I can. And the other topic on my agenda, sorry, let's go back to the topic of Annabelle, my daughter. So she's my only daughter. She probably will be my only daughter, my only child. She's asleep. So, oh, you cheeky, you got 2 accounts. Oh, did tell you I was a bit blonde, didn't I? I was a bit, so thanks for watching on 2 accounts. Extra watch time. Thanks. I'd never thought of that actually. I could give people a bit of an extra boost from my other channel. Interesting. Yeah, so I will carry on about my daughter. She's funny. She's the best little isolation mate you will have because she's just got this little funny little quirky character, very happy and jolly. I couldn't think of a better person to be right by my side all the time. She's just wonderful. So I'm so blessed and so lucky that she is here. While I talk, I'm just going to quickly do them just so my eyes look a bit more normal. You will see what I mean in a minute. Look, that's the difference. Although I have done a massive line because I'm talking. Guys, if you are, I don't know if any of you guys, you men, have actually worn makeup, but I'm sure you'll understand if you talk and while you're doing it, you just don't get a decent job done. Unless you do it on YouTube all the time. But if I look back on how many times I put my makeup on that fast on the way to work, it was shocking. Not on the way to work, I mean on the mad rush to get to work from where I was. Anyway, that's my little introduction to Annabelle. There's lots of videos of her on my YouTube because I want to make sure that my family can still see her and watch all the cuteness of her, and so I can still have these. Something's not right, is it? I mean, can you imagine me with blooming false eyelashes? Oh my god, I've done that a few times actually on girly nights out, but quite funny really. Siren beat TikTok, right? I've put that as another thing. Steve, I've talked to you about TikTok. I haven't got your username, but I did screenshot it the other day, so I'm going to have another look at it. I think different demographics of people just make such. Jason, you have. Do tell your story. You've wearing makeup before. Theatrical stuff. People wear makeup for that, just for fun, hen dos, stag parties, that kind of thing. I was talking about Siren Beat on TikTok. Jason, have you done a video on TikTok? I haven't seen your comedy work. We do have a laugh. So I'm just wondering about acting on stage. That makes sense. There we go then. So when I imagine different kinds of people doing TikTok, like the young people, the outgoing people, families. There's people I've seen on my Facebook doing TikTok I never would have thought of. It's brilliant. I'm a bit of a late developer because I was watching Love Island. I know. I was watching Love Island this January, and yeah, TikTok was this thing, and I was just like, what? Obviously, being a massive fan of videos and filming and sharing stuff. Um, no, okay, I won't play yours with Littlin about that. Okay. Jason, TikTok is basically a social media platform where they make it really easy for normal people, not just video extroverts, to make a video. I'm still getting to grips with it myself, so feel free, guys, to put it in the chat and explain a bit more. I'm going to sort this bit of, I think it's the shadow, how it all comes in. Because I can just see this big long line. Anyway, I'm going to not do anything about the makeup. It's all going away now. So with TikTok, it's about, most of you guys know, I think a lot of you know because you're all on the internet a lot. And TikTok is on YouTube quite a lot. Basically, there's music sound bites you can copy to put into a short video, and you film it, and it puts the music on top of your video or a sound bite. And it's like quite a funny version of yourself or a cool, talented version of yourself. For example, there's a soundbite of Donald Trump, and I've got to get her username. She's so funny. One of my friends, she's a hairdresser. She did a video with a bunch of bananas over her hair. She did dark orange makeup, and she put a shirt and tie on, and she did an impression of Donald Trump talking about coronavirus, and she got her mouth to move at exactly the same time as the sound bite that went over the front. And she basically just did an impression of Donald Trump. She got dressed up, she did the hair and the makeup, and I think she put a bit of a face mask over her face and got her mouth to be her mouth. And she went, there was a lady talking about an interview, and she said, Mr. Trump, why are you saying coronavirus is Chinese? He goes, I'm not racist, it's from China. But the way my friend did the face and everything was so good. She went, it's from China. She did it was just a funny thing. And other people have been doing a dance called Siren Beat. So when you watch TikTok, you will start to notice there are certain challenges where a song or a soundbite, a few beats comes on, and then all different people try and do a different song. So if you flick up when you see one of these, you'll see other versions of the same song or the same video by the same person. So it's basically flicking up and flicking left or right. They're the two main ways to navigate TikTok. And then when you see videos, you see their little username. Sorry about everyone else if you're getting bored watching me explain this, but if you see the username of the person who's making video have their little bits of text on the bottom of the video, and it will tell you if they've used a special feature like flames or smoke or a swimming pool effect. So it makes you look like you're jumping into a pool in your lounge. If you're going to jump off your sofa, it makes you look like you're diving into a pool. You can see the special effect they've used, so then you can go and pinch that and use it on your own videos. So it kind of gives you a bit of leverage and helps you to make your own videos. So I don't think I've got the time and the energy to pretend that my lounge is a pool and to put on all my swimming gear. No, not sharing that with everybody. Not till I've had a year in the gym. So Siren Beat, however, was a fun one because I've seen it on, what's her name? One of Steve's friends on YouTube. She did a compilation of people's videos from that. And Siren Beat, I don't even know if it's a famous song because I'm not even really got the radio on. Ashley Banjo did a song to it, and he's the best one ever. He does a really little good old grindy dance, and it's something like do 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 do, and then a do 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 do. He kind of does it like really cool. You guys have just seen the worst version I've ever done of that dance, the only one, but it's obviously going to get better, isn't it, if I actually record it? But I was going to say, I don't know if it's a female dance or not. Can girls actually do it? can girls do it? So I'm thinking that was probably one to do next. Just copy everyone else, do a video of that. Do, do I don't know, but you've got to kind of get a groove on. It's a bit gyratey. I don't think I have the gyratey moves. You see some really like fit guys doing it with like big torsos and muscles, but then their arms are a bit like stuck and they're just like, it's kind of like, yeah, but your arms are just there and you're like wiggling it. It's a bit weird. Next time you watch those videos, you'll watch them back in a different way, totally. So TikTok is quite funny. My username, if you want to go and see my rubbish video on there, it's called the Natasha Morgan on TikTok. And it is just me doing an impression of the mask, going, smoking. But you have a few seconds to do it, and I put this little flames effect behind me, and I was just like, quick, Annabelle's here, quick, let's just do it. And I just had to get my first video on there. And you kind of think, oh God, it looks really stupid. But my friends came back and said, yeah, Nat, that's the kind of Nat you were when you were younger, when you had no children and no business obsession and that kind of thing. So you can kind of be a bit of a weird cookie, bit of an extrovert during that. I have to say, Annabelle has been very quiet. She woke up just before I started the stream and managed to get her to go back to sleep. So she's been great, having a nice long sleep. Let me get this stream underway. Next on my agenda, Copper on YouTube. I've got to get my head around that because it's life or death of some of my videos. Because I have a daughter I adore and spend all my time with, a lot of my videos involve her. And I've got to get my head around the rules. If you don't know what Copper is, please do keep chatting, guys. Please do keep giving me stuff to bounce off. I'll try not to be too on everything we're talking about. But this is good brain training, isn't it? Trying to keep up with what I'm talking about. But with the Copper, it's called the Children's Online Protection Policy Agreement? No, something about that. It's where YouTube uses cookies to play videos in related to people's interests. So they're using tracking software. If a child picks up an adult's iPad, they've jumped through the safety net of having a vetted account for children, YouTube Kids or whatever. So if they're borrowing the parents' iPads, you can't protect children from tracking and videos and stuff and video ads. So what they're doing is they're saying, well, you need to identify which videos of yours are for children. Therefore, those videos will not be serving adverts or involving comments. So children are going to be safer watching those. So anything that might appeal to children in a big scale comes under there. But with the Copper means no income. So my language tuition channel, that's a bit of a grey area because I teach languages. I teach French and Spanish, although I've kind of retired, but I might come out at some point. I have made loads of videos for children, but not just children. I've made videos for adults, but of basic content like counting up to 10 in French, counting to 20, the months, the days of the week. There are a lot of adults watching that content. But if I said it in a slow manner, in a relaxed way, it's presented really for children, but I made it for everybody. But because of the children's side, I have to mark my video as the children's video. Hello, another person online. Welcome to see you. Welcome to you. You're very welcome here. Come and chat. Hey, a new friend, Terminal Goat, from all the way over in Vermont, Canada. You've got your glass of wine. It's a bit early, isn't it, from Canada to be drinking? But I'm no judge. I'm not judging. Happy Friday. Thanks for coming on and saying hello. Feel free to put your channel link in the description. If I give you a moderator doodah. So yeah, I'm just doing chit chat at the moment. Do I call you Goat or Terminal? What do you prefer? Vermont. My memory's working. It's so sad when my memory fails. I had postnatal anxiety and maybe depression. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure about that one, but that's what they were kind of insinuating, the medics and all that kind of stuff. But with that, my brain kind of, you forget everything. You kind of work on You know, when you restart your laptop in safe mode, it starts in the just processing just a little bit of information. I was like that. My brain couldn't cope with names and all these kinds of things. So if I remember something like where someone's from or someone's name, it's a victory nowadays. But apparently that's quite normal now for everybody. So there we go. But I am just talking terminal slash goat, whichever one you want to call it, or terminal goat. I am talking, or even your proper name if you want to drop that in. I'm talking about random stuff. I've talked about what day it is today. Are you even doing anything by days? Are you happy Fridaying? That says that you are sticking to some sort of structure. I haven't stalked your channel enough to know if you're working or not, but I haven't seen your comment yet on whether you live out in that beautiful surroundings with natural, with a deer through the woods. That was lovely to see, or not. But I'm just talking about copper at the moment and how it affects my channel. Matt, okay. I shall picture, I'm a language teacher, so this is how my brain works. I shall picture a goat standing on a mat or chewing and chewing it. So I should probably never ever forget your name now. Thanks for that. You wish I hadn't said that. You wish I hadn't shared your name now, haven't you? It can offend people though if you say, "Oh, I'm going to think of a doormat." It's not that process. You need to explain how you're thinking of these memory aids. I'll come on to memory aids another time. So, Copper and my language channel. Some of you who visited my language channel and my blog channel have seen that some video comments are turned off because I was so scared of anything happening with a fine from the FCA about this copper ruling, that if any of my videos are made for children, because my daughter is in my video and it's then appealing to children, I'm a bit sort of like, where do I go on that? So, Jason, how did I remember your name? I just remember Jackie mentioning it when I needed to go to your classroom and stuff. It was easy to remember, actually. I didn't need to. If I had to have a memory aid, I would think of Jason Donovan. I think just. But then I would have to have pictured you in a Technicolor Dreamcoat as well for it to stick. Some names just kind of work. For example, another name, Mark. There was a chap called Mark at networking. I used to go to lots of networking events, handing out business cards, chatting and all that about my business. And there was a man called Mark there, and I could never remember his name. I kept getting it wrong. And I finally just thought, right, use your brain, make a memory aid, make it stick for once. So he worked at Costa Coffee. He was the manager of Costa Coffee. So I just imagined a coffee mark on his sleeve, not a coffee stain or coffee spill, or you have to get the words right in your head as well. So you're welcome, Jason. Coffee mark. So yeah, I just remember the coffee mark for his name. Like the health secretary, I don't remember politics. I don't remember anyone's names, but in the UK, the health secretary is called Matt Hancock. But don't think about memory aids too much on that one. It was just the initial. I would picture the 10 Downing Street letter coming from them to the public, so stay at home, save lives. I would picture that coming through my letterbox and landing on the mat. And his hand was going onto the mat. So that was that. Matt Hancock. And then I would know it's Matt, not Matthew, as well. Because if I had to remember it was Matthew, then I'd have to imagine the Bible, Matthew, the full length of the name or something. Matthew, not Matt. So, yeah. All it takes is a few seconds of slowing your brain down to get methods to equip you for the rest of your life. But how many of you do that? Please pop in the comments some of your best moments of using memory aids to get you through things. I would like to see what you guys are. Simple chit chat is always the best. Yeah, but Matt, I've been yabbering a lot. Chewing is more right. Oh, chewing the mat. Yeah, the goat chewing the mat. Now I remember. I'm backtracking a little bit. So, Have you got a drink then, Matt? Is that a wine glass? Have you got red wine right now? It is gorgeously sunny outside. I'm missing out on my sunshine, but my partner, who's called Mark, he's sat painting. He stood painting. He decided to paint some. He decided to paint. Jason's met him. He's decided to paint the cupboards. Yay! I posted a video and he got really offended. He thought I was slating the house. I wasn't. I was just saying that like my kitchen's not the most beautiful, the most, oh my god, she's got a beautiful kitchen, beautiful house, look at the backdrops and all that. He thought I didn't really, but we've always talked about the cupboards being a bit old-fashioned. How can we modernise them? We modernised the sink, and we modernised Matt is awful with names but good with faces. Yeah, me too. It's 11 o'clock in the morning at work and 1 degree above freezing. Would you share with us what you do for work and why you're streaming? Very grateful to have you here, of course, and how you're able to do internet videos at work. 1 degree above freezing. I can't imagine the views you've got there if it's freezing and then the snow and stuff. I didn't mean to go onto my chat and I was going to carry on talking, so I'll try and get back to my thought process. The cupboards. I've got more people on than I had before. Welcome, guys. Thank you for coming on board. Come and put some comments below. Do you know what day it is? Put it in the box. Are you having a drink, guys? Are you eating? What are you doing right now? Please tell me. I'm getting a bit better at this streaming right now. Feeling a bit more motivated. Just trying to get a bit more sunlight on me now. So Mark decided to go and get some paint. I didn't really want him to, but he went to get the paint. He wanted to make the most of the weeks we've got off. And he doesn't want to just sit there. We have this little phrase, he doesn't just want to sit there scratching his doodles. So, not that he would, but that's the phrase. He doesn't rest on his laurels. He gets out and does stuff. So he's got this paint for the cupboards. It's not cupboard paint. Like I said, don't get shiny, blah, blah, blah. Came back with shiny paint. And he painted 2 doors and it looks terrible. So he's got some better paint now and he's going to paint these doors. So we'll see if our kitchen cupboards look really lovely white or they look really bad. It says brilliant white. I thought he said he was going to go for cream. So who knows? So that is the what's happening right now outside, and I haven't got a drink because I just thought I'd get on to doing this stream before I chicken out, because once I do one, I'll get pulled in and I'll get emotionally attached to the feeling of doing a stream and enjoying it and having benefits of having a bit more views, a bit more connection with my audience. And it's been really good actually just to get chatting to everybody and live a bit of life rather than just being a person in a house with a family. I felt a bit more like I've left the house a bit more. So I hope for you guys you're connecting and staying well connected and chatting to lots of people. I was going through my checklist of stuff to talk about. If you've been affected by copper and some of your stuff is children focused, if your stuff is made for kids, please pop me a message because maybe we can chat and share some opinions and thought processes. My videos basically with Annabelle in them, there's a bit of grey area where Annabelle's a child actress. What makes her a child actress? When she sits there and goes, "Hi everybody, welcome to the video. Bye, thank you for watching." Does that make her the actress? Or if there's a vlog, a family vlog, and we're in the garden, I'm saying, right, Annabelle, here's the barbecue, and she's like, "Oh, I love chips, or I love barbecue food or something," and does that mean because she's just appeared on it that the video's not made for children? It's our family life, it's made for family, but children like watching other children, but it's not considered the main audience, therefore you haven't got to turn off the comments and mark it as made for kids. Because there's 2 ladies who have got big family vlogs, more than just a person. I don't know what I said about that one. It's gone. But thank you, I do appreciate that. I'll come back to saying the name 3 times. But with the copper thingy, so I just need a bit of clarity. So if anyone can give me a pointer, at the moment videos are turned off with comments if it's the whole focus of Annabelle. on most of them anyway. I can go back and change a few of them if not. So I'm a bit kind of like, right, so I need to do a bit more videos with me in so I can get my algorithms working in sync with YouTube to get them, not my algorithms, YouTube's algorithms. I can get those working with my comments and my interaction and likes and so on. But I have a lot of footage with Annabelle in it. So it's a big, it's a big bummer really that they did that copper. And the whole 18 months when I was off with her before that came out, the whole year, I should say. No, 2 years. I should have got my videos up and going, but there we go. And my whole language channel, that's pretty much wiped out now because, like I say, numbers, counting, the alphabet, they are applicable to adults, but I presented them in a literate, clear way with diction, and I slowed down my language. And I was a bit, I don't think I was condescending with my chat to my viewers, but I was introducing things on a video which could be compared with a children's TV presenter kind of style. So I had to mark all my sort of stuff as kids. But hey, I can build it back up again. I can film new stuff with a faster paced, more adult directed conversation for that part of the video, and do numbers and simple things for adults and get that language channel maybe going again because it is monetized. It's got millions of views. I think it was 18,000 subscribers last time I saw, which is amazing because I don't really do much on it. I need to. I'm just not in the headspace of work. So yeah, so Jason says memory aids, saying the name 3 times in the first instance helps. Yeah, that is definitely one of those, especially from the old-fashioned business books as well. You'll see that tip for sure. But when I said about giving something a bit of consciousness, thank you, Matt, for dropping your link to a specific video, I guess. It's a specific video. We'll have to guess what the topic is. I don't want to do multiple tabs and get distracted. So thank you guys for still being online. Wow, 56. Did mention actually in my earlier thoughts that this was a slight crop out for me because I didn't feel like I had time to make a video for today's upload. So it'd be really good to do a stream because that would be one video automatically on. And then tomorrow I can get editing a video to get it up there, because I did do a bit of calculating for those of you who weren't in from the beginning, that if I did one live of 60 minutes a month, then some small videos and then some 20-minute videos every day, plus my base views from anything that YouTube gets found with the search terms and my general productivity of hours, I would get to 4,000 hours in a year's time. So the goal was to do a live of 60 minutes, we're nearly there, once a month. Well, I feel like I could do once a week. I'm pleased you caught me. Yeah, it's really nice. It's weird because I've made some YouTube friends recently and I don't think any of them have come online. They haven't certainly come and said hello, but the actual ones I've just made from just other bits of chatting, you're here. So networking in a way of just being out there, liking channels, not necessarily liking channels, but you find a channel you like, you get chatting to people, you get to see which people are sort of really open and have a lovely channel that you want to follow, you want to get to know people. Yes, Terminal, you were the one who watched the Maserati Grand Cabrio GT engine starter, weren't you? I was commenting really late last night, but yes, are you a petrol head? Is that fair to say? I bet in Canada then you must have some sort of vroom vroom little snowmobile or something to get around on over the hills and snow and those areas. It's a bit more, it's more the scene than it is in Little Peterborough in England, where it's all flat and Jason, have you where you grew up? Did they have any like ride on tractors and ride on lawnmowers and stuff like that? Down your way. My sort of side of family never really had anything like that. Not that I'm trying to compare snowmobile with car porn, yeah. Snowmobiles with ride on lawnmowers, but you can kind of see the cultural differences between Canada, where there's mountains and snow. I am generalizing, I'm sorry, and the UK, where it's pretty flat and there's just lawn to mow, and that's kind of the garden transport, shall we say. I am getting that bit of tightness here now where I've been talking for a long time. I have got a water bottle, but I haven't got any water in it. This is from last night. Should I just drink it? There's no point just having last night's water just for a mouthful. Probably if I'm like really choking. Oh, I did get a scare though. That I had it's not really a funny thing. I don't know why I'm laughing really, but I did think I had coronavirus a few weeks ago because my hay fever was like, and I was sneezing and I was coughing and I had this really big. I felt really rough. I felt really, really bad. And then Annabelle had a cold. How did we catch a cold? We've been in for 2 weeks, just self-isolating, just for the sake of staying away from everybody. I did feel like I had it. Now, the only chance we could have had it is because Mark's popped to the shops quickly. I see. You're not really a skier either then, I guess, Matt. Because if you ski, you've got to sit on a ski lift and get cold doing that way too. I'm just judging by what you're giving me in a sentence there, that's all. Lots of snowmobiles. Southend. I don't know why I was thinking that side, Jason, of the work. Like if this is England, if this is England, I was just wondering what I've had on my notes, so you guys didn't see it. But if that was England and there's London and there's Cornwall, I know you guys need it their way, don't you? How are we going to do this? If this side is Cornwall, yeah, this side is Essex and this is Cornwall. Should I do a picture? Oh God. I am actually good at drawing, guys, if I try. This is England. And they both look the same. If this is Essex, I was kind of thinking Reading, Jason. I don't know why. I probably just didn't have it in my head. But as you said, Jason, you say names a few times. You repeat when you meet someone to remember their name. You say it a few times. Hi, Jason. Nice to meet you. Oh, Jason, this is blah, blah, blah. You wouldn't because that's another name to remember. But by saying someone's name and when you go and say, oh, Jason, nice to meet you. Bye, Jason. Bye. That is a really good way of putting the name into your head. And if you say it a few times, you're giving it more brain attention. But for my brain, I might say it and it just goes and out again. So I need to put a bit more thought and consideration into making it stick. So no lawnmowers. I was going to make a joke there, Jason, and say, what about combine harvesters? Oh, Annabelle's awake. If I go and get her, I don't think she'll come in because she's a bit grumpy when she wakes up. Annabelle. This is quite surreal, bringing my daughter into my live stream, and I'm wondering if anyone is still there. If you've all gone, make sure a little dress is covering up a little bum. She's quite tall. Let me see what Mummy's doing. We still have 4 people. Hey, what did I miss?
Nanny and Granddad.
No, it's not Nanny and Granddad, it's the world. Well, not quite. We've got Jason, Steve, and who else is still here? And Matt. We're talking about the world and different things. This is Annabelle, so she insists on this dummy. It's the worst one we could have, but I can't keep buying her posh ones because she'll think they appear from somewhere. And I've got to get her weaned off. But Annabelle, you're potty trained now, aren't you? You use a potty now. You don't use nappies, do you? You're very tired. You're very tired. Matt says, there she is. The wave. You're going to wave. Look, your little hand. You've been sleeping on your hand. You're very happy today, compared to. She just wakes. Just cuddle mummy. That's it. She wakes up and she just goes for a big. She just has this big. And she just doesn't do anything for a while. So I didn't think I was going to be back in that quickly. Very harsh winter. Paradise in the summer. Fishing is a big thing in Canada, isn't it? I would love to go to Canada and do some fishing. Jason, she's grown a lot. Is it Christmas time? Some holidays? I can't even remember when I saw you. Yeah, it was Christmas time.
It's not Christmas time, is it?
See what I mean, Jason, about the sentences she uses? No, but I think when I saw Jason, it was Christmassy time last year. My parents were picking up a takeaway on a Friday. It must have been more like summer, couldn't have been Christmas. It's too close to now. Anyway, I'm coming back to the topic of discussion. I did have written down why stream today. Now or never. Ha ha ha. I put on my notes. If I didn't do this stream, I would have chickened out of it because I would have been like, oh no, I can't do one on Saturday because my friends are doing one on Saturday. Blah blah blah. And it's kind of doing it around family because if I'm going to do it sat outside chilling out, sounds good then for fishing, Matt. If I was going to do a chilled out one in the garden, I'd be then encroaching on Mark's time, and I think he'd be like, who are you chatting to with all these people? I think it'd be a bit weird for him. So I'll probably do my lives in the office, just kind of easy to see on the Mac with the screen. There's no light shining on. I'm pulling my nail. I'm doing big damage to it. Are you drawing on my page? That's okay. Good girl. So also on my list, food. What have you guys been eating? Hi guys, Amber and Mike. I think it's Amber who does the Facebook comment. Yeah, who does the Facebook comment. So I think Amber might be here today. Annabelle, are you going to say hello to Amber and Mike? No?
Amber's not here.
No, but can you see their little logo? We watch their videos, don't we? Hope you guys are well. Hope you're having a good day. So in the US right now, it's did we say 1 o'clock in the afternoon? 12 o'clock in the afternoon? Yeah, we're doing well. We've got Mike, who's Terminal Goat from. I'll let you put your link in the description in your post if you want to put a link in there of who you guys are. We've got Terminal Goat, who's from Vermont. We've got Thinking Outside the Box, which is Jason, who is an actual friend of mine from the UK, who's subscribed to the channel and come online. Annabelle's just done a little pop. Sorry, it's just one of these things having a toddler. She's so gorgeous and cute, but she can pop with the best of them. We've got Steve, who is... Oh, I forgot where you're from. I can't remember where you're from, Steve. We need a bit of a memory aid thing going on now, don't we? Steve, who is the urban cook. There's a few more people who I can't see who aren't chatting, but you're very, very welcome, guys, chatting or not. Very happy to have you guys here. So yeah, I've been building up a network of friends. I've been watching loads of different videos over the last few weeks. It's been so enriching, and it's like when you flick channels on TV and you stay on a channel you wouldn't normally watch, but you find yourself getting really into the story and making stories. No, Steve, I mean, where are you in the UK? Where are you located? Not, oi, come back and chat. I just mean, whereabouts are you? Amber not here, and Annabelle said it was very cute. Yeah. And we watch Castle Hives, which is the bees man. He plays he has lots of videos about bees, his hives that he's accommodating the bees in and so on. So you like watching that one, don't you? I use my Posh Paper Mania crafting pens. You did say yesterday, didn't you? Should we take this out a minute? Because it does. Mummy just wants to slowly. So now Annabelle's potty trained. It's like, how do I wean? How do I? There, she looks so much better, doesn't she? Look. Now, I've got to wean her off the dummy. We call it a dummy over here, not pacifier. Amber and Mike from Out Country, they are resellers who have, they go through storage. You guys call them something else, storage lockers, abandoned storage places, and they do, they source stuff and they sell it. So it's like Storage Wars, if you've seen that on Dave and the UK guys. And I really like watching Amber and Mike, because there's loads of like treasure hunting and treasure troving, and there's lots of really cool stuff, and they're really funny. They bounce off each other really well. But I can't believe I didn't notice in any of your videos or posts you had children, so I'm sorry about that. Amber. Oh dear, is it because you've just woken up? Where's the glue pen? I know. Give her that glue pen back. She's so independent. But I just get really like, when she's doing cutting and glue, like gluing and sticking, this particular, I bought her a few glue sticks. They are actually downstairs. She's got a few more from the online order. But when she uses that glue pen, she was just like, like a sauce pot.
Oh, take the lid off.
Okay. You take the lid off then. It's not a bad idea. Do you want the glue pen? Do you want the glue pen, Annabelle?
Yeah.
Yeah, should we get? Oh no, I can't. It's not. I've moved the drawers. They're not behind me anymore. They're further around. I can't believe I'm letting you use my Posh craft pens. Push very gently. I know, don't bash the lid. These are expensive. I haven't used these yet. I know. I'll give you this really special one. You have that really special one. Yeah, so I'm just trying to do a little are they girls or boys, Amber? Jason, put his link. Are you sure? Do you want to sing us? Do you want to sing us up? This will be the Annabelle show next. Take over. Food. I was going to talk about this live stream. Talking about food. Amber and Mike, I decided to just do a general chit chat about random things. There is networking involved if anybody wants to network and promote their channel, make new friends. But the agenda is just chatting about all sorts of different things. And food was one of them on my list. I was going to ask you guys before I saw you come online. 8 and 12. That's a nice age. You can get stuff done, can't you, with that age? So, and they can help out. I bet it's a really good lesson for them watching what you guys are doing.
You want
the mirror? Ooh, that's a bit spooky, isn't it? Seeing what you see on the camera. No, but I'm getting a bit waffly now. No, I'm not. I've been waffly the whole time. Imagine me with a glass of wine. I'll probably have to do that on the stream. I don't know, one day. But the food thing, who's been eating more food and who's been better at exercising? Jason mentioned 1/2 stone you've lost. That's amazing. I mean, you're only this high, so I mean that must be quite a big difference for you. I'm joking. You're actually not too much shorter than me, are you? Actually, I don't think. Thank you, Annabelle. Keep it facing that way because I don't want everyone seeing the. Well, to be honest, there's nothing really behind here. It's just my makeup stuff. I've been eating loads of rubbish. I'm trying to eat cooked food now, home cooked food. I'm doing more baking, more that kind of stuff. I will talk about that in a separate video, probably. Recent food projects. There's nothing better than making your own food and eating it, for sure. And I think you'll agree, a lot of us have got the time to do that. Some of my YouTube friends, you haven't been. Oh, for God's sake, woman. It's hard work. Some of them haven't had. Some of them have been working. Some of you guys are working. Jason, you're always working anyway on something. I'm sure you are. But Jason, are you working at the moment? Oh, you missed your little kiddies being little. You need to make a Facebook account. Yes, get on Facebook. Get on there. It's where people are at. People are on Facebook. It's what they do 24/7 when they're not working. A lot of people do anyway. You are funny, Annabelle. People don't want to see that. So there's my die cutting machine.
To see the mirror.
Yeah, you can see it. But I don't think everyone else needs to see it. It's just I can't control my background. Yeah, because obviously I've seen the work you guys have been doing, Bo and Mike, out country, because of all the videos you've been putting up and the discoveries you found of things. The house from the real estate company that you went and cleared some stuff out of, and then working. Jesse's online. Hi, Jesse. I think yours was the first video I've watched this month. It was a live one, and yours was more sort of real chitty chatty mixed in with the networky bits. So Jessie, for those of you who don't know her, Jessie does unboxing videos, and they're not kind of like the the makeup boxes and the fashion boxes you'd expect from typical vlog channels of unboxing. They are these lovely wholesome wellness boxes. Some have jewelry and some have books, spiritual things, how to enjoy and relax, and it's basically like a whole experience in a box to chill the heck out. And I've really enjoyed watching those videos. So Jessie is absolutely lovely. It's been really nice watching your videos. I'm going to give you an ability to put your link in there. So it's my first live on this account, so it's a bit weird. The nerves have gone, but I have been talking constantly. So Jessie, pop your link in so people can see you, find you. We've got a mixture of people. We've got Jason from the real life world of mine, who does escape rooms, and he's got some stuff online if you want to go and check that out to keep your brains active. You're welcome. I didn't even realise you could get furloughed, Jason. I find it quicker on my page than Jason's, but equally, whichever way. Jessie, this is well, you've seen Annabelle from my videos, but you get to meet her properly. Friday. That is true.
Here I am. How do you do?
You lured Jessie.
I am.
So I've missed all these extra phrases. There's lots of love being shared. That's lovely. So Jason's been furloughed, which is really good. I didn't think you could as a supply teacher, so that's lucky for you. And then you can crack on with your projects. Happy days. So on Jason's page, as I was saying, he's done a colouring box page. You print out a few pages and you colour it in, and you can turn it into an escape box where you have to figure out and do little things.
How do you do?
I think Annabelle's talking to the mirror, having her own little live stream. Because you see me talking to this, she doesn't know there's real people. Well, I think she kind of guesses it. But she's seen video calls where there's a camera on the other side, but predominantly you see the other person. So yeah, guys, I kind of thought I'd sneak a bit of views, extra views, by doing a live every month. But it's looking like I might sneak in a live every. What do you guys think? How does it damage your channel reputation / your overview of your channel if you do really bad lives, or if you do too long lives when they're a bit boring? Do your subscribers bother? Did I see something earlier that... What do you want, darling? Well, you haven't done another wee. So no, you haven't done another wee. She's been potty trained with the lure of a little mini marshmallow for everyone she does. But I've got some little chocolate buttons up there I can give her. Look at her face light up. You like chocolate buttons? Let's read what everyone's saying. So yeah, what do you guys think? Pop in the comments when you've got a second. Obviously, don't worry about. Just wait till you finished what you're trying to say to each other. Just a quick comment about can't concentrate when she's around. What was I saying? When you do, how detrimental is it to do bad lives to the overall subscription health of your channel? So I was thinking if I did one live a month, that would help my views. If I did a 20-minute video every day, over a year I could get to 4,000 views. Can we have one? Good girl. I would. Do you guys want some little Milky Bar? These were my granddad sent over. It was so heartbreaking that he gave us his stash of chocolate as if he wouldn't see her again, but he'll just get some more, he said, so it's fine. My little delivery, didn't we? By a nanny. The point I'm making is...
Mummy.
Oh, thanks, Jason, for putting that link in there, straight to your website. I think they're with the crisps. You're welcome. Mark wants the peanuts. Mark's been really good. He's not been eating a lot of junk food, actually. He's done three barbecues already. Happy days. And I've just sat there and done nothing. You have to chill out sometimes. I'm normally constantly like grilling everything in the kitchen first before it goes on the grill. Barbecue. That's all of them, darling. So yeah, how bad is it to your channel if you do bad ones? They need to start somewhere, Jessie says. So just don't say your lives are bad. Oh yeah, okay. Don't say your Facebook Live is bad. Or your YouTube Live. If you do too many, if you go too long, or if it's too boring, do people? How does it work? I do prefer to go on the basis of if you've got a topic and set loads of topics to talk about to keep kind of conversation flowing. But I don't know. I've seen a mixture of them out there, so I don't want to kind of undo the work I've started to do by having really bad ones. I can't say bad ones. Thank you, Jessie. Let me see what I've missed on your chat. Someone mentioned pizza. I'm really hungry. You've got a little crumb. Oh, bless you. Put it back in the packet. Oh, do you want to come back for a cuddle?
I running off.
So... Okay.
I found it.
Daren't move and run over those little fingers and toes. Let me read. It's Friday, yay. Take out from a pizza pub sounds good. We've got one in Peterborough, it's in Stamford. It's like a posh little, they've got a little set up for dogs. Okay, we're going to the potty then. You go to the potty, I'll come find you. She's so independent, that was amazing. Body trained. Come on in. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Back in a minute. Whoops. Whoops. Good wobbly. Whoops. Tripped over 3 times, darling. What's happened to your leg? You alright? We're back. Whoopsie. She's done away. She gets... How many marshmallows do you get, Annabelle?
2, 1, and 2, 3.
What do we say? 1 for a...
3, 2.
Yeah, 1 for a win, 1 for a... What did you... How many did you get?
1 for poo.
No.
1 for poo.
What? You get one marshmallow. Jesse, I was just saying about lives and stuff. I used to do lots of lives on Facebook years ago. And I used to just grab my camera and just talk and film the concert wherever I was and just do stuff. On YouTube, it's so different. It's so much more like, you know, you've got to get to know your community and blah, blah, blah. But I just noticed when you did yours, you were so confident and chilled and your delivery was really great. You've mentioned, why do I think this one is bad? If you feel uncomfortable, change it. Yeah, I liked what I was doing. I liked having the structure. And I think once I chilled out a bit, it was more kind of me rabbiting on as normal, which is what I usually do in my videos anyway, in my vlogs, when I'm normally uploading the full-length videos. I'm just trying to be more concise with my videos now, but you have to film them in a different way to keep them more concise. A blue screen. I missed some comments in the middle. Very cool and interesting. Yes, happy Friday, Matt. All good, thank you. Very good. I always get takeout from local pizza, but I really want. I was going to do a pizza mix actually, and make my own pizza dough from scratch this morning. Didn't get to do it, and then I didn't get to do it this afternoon. It's bang on 4:30. We have to go. We've been online having so much fun. We've got to go and do a Zoom call now. I had another thing on my list to talk about, and that was exercise. It's just as bad as my food. I've been eating rubbish and doing no exercise. So there we go. So put in the comments below if you've been exercising. Have you found the extra strength to get out there and do it? Or have you been super lazy like me? I'm going to have to go. So thank you guys so much. So much for staying on all this time. I'm so grateful. Cannot tell you how grateful I am that you stayed to watch this and that you've supported me in my live video and you've come on to say hi. It's been so nice chatting. Jason, we will finish the colouring in of the escape room box and send it over to you in picture format so that we can get another project ticked off. Hope you well. Stay in touch. Everybody stay in touch. And pop your link in the comments. Oh no, I was going to say before Annabelle took me away, does this video stay on for 12 hours? Is that it? Is that why I couldn't see Kevin Hart's videos? Jason, it's not the Kevin Hart, it's a local Kevin Hart, more local to where you grew up, but actually it's not, it's near Cornwall. Why am I mentioning it? I need to go, but I've forgotten what I was saying. What did he say? Oh, it's completely gone. I don't want to forget anything I'm saying.
I want to marshmallows.
But you haven't done a poo, so you can't. I forgot what the conversation was about now. So I'm going to have to leave it at that. My brain is, I wish I remembered what I was just saying. I can't rewind it, can I? Oh no, what I was saying was I watched one of his streams and then I couldn't see it on his channel. That's what I was going to say. So I wonder if I couldn't see it on his channel was because it disappeared after 12 hours. I saw something in the setup of the encoder where it mentioned, do you want to leave it on for 12 hours, in other words. So who knows? The video will take time to upload and then it'll be long. Okay, so I don't think I said anything too weird. That can't be kept on here, I guess. So that will get more views then, hopefully. A few more people want to watch and see what we're talking about and come and see us. So you guys are welcome to the party anytime. Thank you so much for coming. I wish you a wonderful, amazing Friday. I think I might have a little drink later when Annabelle's asleep. Mark is on the tea. No, he drinks coffee, actually. Yeah, so for want of... No, I can't explain what I'm trying to say. Don't want to hold you guys up anymore, but I'm so grateful to see you guys. Any suggestions for the next stream? Length of time, feedback? I'd be happy to receive it in any format, whether it's on my Facebook or whatever, or in the comments or PM me or whatever. I'd be grateful for any feedback, constructive or otherwise. I'm just going to say bye, because otherwise I'll just keep talking. Shall we say bye-bye, Annabelle? Shall we say thank you so much for watching? Happy Friday, Matt. Thank you. Matt from Vermont. I'm not going to get into my accents at the moment. I have clients who are Canadian, and I try and channel how they speak, but it's embarrassing when I do, so I'm not going to go there anymore. I'm going to let you guys say bye-bye to each other while Annabelle says a little bye-bye. Annabelle, say bye. Oh, well, Nanny's coming on in a minute, so we need to...
I want a biscuit.
Everyone's talking at once. I'm going to say bye. Maserati.
I want a biscuit.
Right, guys, on that note, ciao for now. Bye. Love you guys so much. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, topic of a Maserati. Yes, for the next video. Where am I going to get one of those from? Okay. Stay safe, guys. Take care, and all the best. Say bye, Annabelle. Say bye. Chin chin.
Get on.
Don't say jog